Hello everyone, and I apologize for the lateness of this video. Usually I would do this the day it came out, but recently I was struck with the flu and felt in no condition to do any videos. I have since recovered mostly, still a tad bit under the weather, but today we're going to be taking a look at the rework that happened to Medivh, and then in the following video, we will be taking a look at the new Sonya. And I'm making this just after they released the spotlight video for Phoenix, so that will no doubt happen like in a week or two. But yeah, I know that these reworks came out, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, something like that. So I apologize for the lateness of this, but, that's just how it happens. So, Medivh, I'm going to let you guys know right up front, right now. I only have Medivh at level 7, so I don't regularly play Medivh. So, I'm not going to be coming at this with a perspective of someone who plays Medivh regularly. And, it wasn't like how it was when they changed Malfurion or whatever. Medivh... baseline has had the Master's Touch put into his baseline kit here, as you can see. Hit 40 enemy heroes with Arcane Rift without dying. Permanently increased the damage dealt by 75 and cooldown reduction for hitting a hero by 1 second. And you keep those stacks. So rather than waiting till level 7 to choose that, you can now just have that right from the beginning. They also added the talent that makes it where Force of Will heal your target for the damage that it absorbed. That used to be a talent. That's now in the baseline kit. I think the rest of these were left untouched. The talent tree, though, that's where things get interesting. Level 1, increase the movement speed by 50%. So then you can have, like, what's it, like 70% extra movement speed when you're a Raven? That's pretty crazy. Raven's Intellect, increase the mana and health regen. Or Portal Mastery. I'm sure this is where like top-notch expert Medivh players are going to take, where you can be able to place both portal locations and it no longer breaks Raven form. That is incredible. That is amazing. You can place these while you are in Raven form. That is just insane. Level 4, we have Mage Armor, where if an ally uses a portal, they will gain 25 armor for 4 seconds. Not just, not spell armor, not physical armor, just armor. So, Raven Familiar joins allies each time they use a portal. The Raven will dive at the ally's next basic attack. Yeah, this is okay. Dust of Appearance. Greatly increase sight range for 5 seconds and reveal enemy heroes in the area for 8 seconds. Does not cancel Raven form. Increase Medivh's sight range while in Raven form by 25% is a passive. Level 7. Instead of the Master's Touch, we have Mystic Assault. If an Arcane Rift hits an enemy hero, Medivh's next basic attack within 6 seconds deals 40% more damage and heals for the damage dealt. So, he actually gets a bit of a heal on basic attack. Interesting. A bit of Vampiric Assault. When Force of Will expires, it deals 90 damage. Okay, so an AoE damage when it expires. Preventing at least 260 damage with a single cast of Force of Will grants spell power for 12 seconds. That's pretty nice. Especially if you're trying to go for like a mage DPS build. Number 13. 3 Force of Will talents here. Either it applies to allies near the target. Reduce the cooldown to 3 seconds. Or increase the amount of healing to 50% of the damage that it absorbed. Level 16. Damage of a hero, the next archer deals 15% more damage. Reduce Medivh's heroic ability cooldown by 1 second. Each enemy hero hit by archer can reduce Medivh's heroic ability. Wow. So he actually gets a battle momentum here, where his basic attacks reduce the cooldowns of his heroic ability. That is incredible. Anytime a hero has that, that's really strong. Decrease the portal cooldown by 25% and increase the portal duration by 50%. So you can just put tons of portals all over the place just constantly. That's really strong. I believe these kind of stayed the same. I think his all his level 20 talents are still the same, actually. Dust of Disappearance. Yeah, it looks like level 20 stayed exactly the same. So interesting changes to Medivh here. From now, obviously, I'm going to get to try him out now. Let the games begin. I've been going against Medivh's, this new version of Medivh, quite a bit over the past, I think, couple of weeks now. It feels like it anyway. And I've seen a lot of combinations of Medivh with other characters that I think are really strong. Like, I went against a team that had both a Medivh and an Uther, and they were, like, unkillable. Now, my team won that match only because we were playing on Blackheart's Bay, and we were able to win the objective. But I was looking at the stats, and they were dominating us in fights. It was like they killed us 25 times. We killed them, like, only 4 times. Because they had protection from Medivh. They had Divine Shield from Uther. It was just an insane combination where they could not die. We could not kill them. And I was like, wow, this is a really strong combination here. Now, I, of course, am not a good enough player to be able to quickly place both portal locations. So I personally would not go for this because I know I'm not good enough to do that. Now, I know that really good Medivh players, they'll be able to do that really well. I'm really curious. Is this like really by 50%? How fast can I move with this? You know what? Let me see. Doesn't seem to make a difference. Wait, hold on. Where's the thing where I can be able to, Alright, let me see here. $130%. What? Wait a minute, that's a lie. I can tell you right now, that is not by 50%. It says 130%. So either that's a bug, or I don't know. Alright, so I'm going to tell you right now, this is not as big of a movement speed increase as I thought it was. At least it doesn't seem like it. I just remembered, I think I switched my cast settings to for Medivh since the last time I played him. That's right, yep. Ooh, a Sergeant Hammer. You will not stand in my way. Alright, so that's the range of my portals. I feel silly having picked that talent, that level 1 talent. There we go. Get back so I can keep my stacks intact. 9 of 40. Hello, Sergeant Hammer. Thank you for a few more stacks. Alright, let's see here. I like this, the Mage Armor one, where it grants armor if you use a portal. They don't have any heroes where I would need to reveal them, so I'm gonna go with the Mage Armor. Is that the boop? Get back and forth if I want to. Oh, look at the enemy team. Grabbing the camp before the objective. Ooh, lots of opportunities for stacks right here. Of course, because it's the AI, they just stood there. Oh, no you don't, Zul'jin. There we go. Okay. Alright, hold on. These settings are just throwing me off. Yeah, I think I did all that. Yeah, there we go. Let me just go back to the way I usually play, which is, yeah, without quick cast on. I'm not at the position where I'm comfortable using quick cast. I know everyone says you gotta play with quick cast to get better. I'm just not at that point yet as a player, where I feel comfortable enough to do so. See, I like being able to see where it's gonna go, what the range is. Being able to see where I'm gonna cast the portal. I'm not bashing quick cast or anything. I'm just like trying to explain why I feel more comfortable not using quick cast as opposed to actually using quick cast. Whoops. Oh, no. Oh, I totally mistimed that. Well, there go all my stacks. And of course, that goes, you know, that has to do with me not being a regular Medivh player and not having that kind of stuff. I see Medivh players do that all the time, and I completely mess that up. You go in there, and then you cast Force of Will. Oh, I mess it up. That was my bad. Gosh, what do I want to go with here? Area damage, spell power, or heal on basic attacks. I think I'm going to go with Force of Magic. I mean, after all, he is a spellcaster. Where you going, Garrosh? Just in case they were trying to gank me there. Ugh. Man, do I feel silly. Having completely lost all my stacks there. Ah! Cast that right before he cast that on me. Find it funny I'm leading in hero damage. I should not be using my Q on the objective. I'm playing Medivh the way I play other characters, and that's a mistake. Ah! Silly AI Tychus. There we go. Ah! I missed him again. Heal our gold hand, kerosene. Alright, I'm gonna go with Leyline Seal, I think? I have no mana. Who would I want to have Polybomb for here? Maybe the Lucio. But lately I've seen Leyline Seal get picked, and it's just so strong. Having that time stop.
I shall crush all you hold dear, angels.
No one messes with a devil.
Think about maybe the Sergeant Hammer. They're bunching up a lot. Maybe, yeah, I'm going to go with Polybomb. See how much value I can get from this with that fact they're just standing right there next to each other.
Enough. I must recover my strength.
Get that armor. Oh, no! Oh, man, I didn't think Hammer was going to do much damage to me that close. Ah! Ugh. I guess I really do need to play more Medivh. Just really try and learn the timings of, like, the abilities.
Defeat these mercenaries so that they might join us.
I have played Sonya a bit more, so in the next video I'll be a bit more comfortable in playing Sonya than I am Medivh right now. Right now I'm not very much in my comfort zone. Didn't get as much value from that as I thought I would. Alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead and go with reabsorption. I know we have a kerosene, but
How do you like it? Watch and learn.
there we go. 16 stacks. Ah!
I never remain anywhere for long.
It is time I return to our core.
I can sippy cup while I'm Raven form, right? Yes, I can. Good.
Defeat these mercenaries so that they might join us. Waits for none of us. Away with you. I must fall back for now.
Hello. Yeah. Oh, I have no mana. Ah. Alright, I'll Hearth back.
Return to our core.
Man, I thought I could finish them off there, but 25 of 40 now. Looks like we're getting some camp value there. Uh-oh. There we go. Nice stack from the Zul'jin there. Got him. Oh, I got away. Oh, I just realized that we lost the objective. Let's see. I'm gonna go with Stable Portal. Like, I'm just kind of like... Yeah, I've got to be a little bit more conservative when it comes to when I cast those abilities. Alright, I can tell you right now, I am never going to take Winds of Celerity ever again. I'll more than likely take the one that increases my health and mana regeneration. Like, I feel like I was lied to. Ah! There you go. Keep that polybomb going. It's still going, yes! Okay. Yep, definitely gotta get out of there. Oh, but I did finish it. Excellent. Finished my quest. They are still going with the polybomb! Look at this! Oh, this is too funny. Like, I'm just racking up the damage on them now. This is hilarious. Go, got rid of the camp. No, you don't, Garrosh. Alright, so that keep is down. But I still gotta go down here and stop Hammer. Doing some pretty good damage. Go here so I can get that armor, which apparently it doesn't make a difference. Oh my goodness, I took so much damage there. Can I like tell my AI teammates like kill Sergeant Hammer? But at least we're getting value here against their core. Look at the entire AI team go up here. Can I get another good polybomb going here? There we go. Got the Garrosh.
You left me no choice.
appear to help with this. Never mind, it's already done. Hi, Lucio.
Vanquish this foe.
Junkrat.
The gates of heaven shall lie in ruins beneath my feet.
What?
Got the Tychus.
Could have used you in anger. Choose a talent.
Thanks, Kel'Thuzad. Explodes 1 second sooner, and the spread rate is increased by 25%. Let's go with that, see how that looks. Alright. Ah, I see. Okay, so yeah, I've heard that's not a very good talent to take, so because it doesn't last nearly as long. It may have a bigger radius, but it doesn't last very long. So, and I've seen like Medivh cheats is actually not a bad talent to take. So, I think I may have kind of come up with a decent build. I think I would try. I can tell you right now, I made a mistake in taking Winds of Celerity at level 1. Do not take this talent. It is a complete waste. It is garbage. I would probably take the one that increases the health and regeneration in Raven form, while I'm sure better Medivh players would absolutely take the one that you can place both portal locations. I'm not a regular Medivh player, so I don't have no confidence in picking that. Mage Armor seems pretty good. Though, I mean, it lasts less for 4 seconds. Obviously, timing is everything with Medivh and the portals. Force of Magic, it could be good. I didn't really seem to notice a difference much. I guess it's all about based on how much damage you prevent. So, I would probably take Leyline Seal instead of Polybomb. Reabsorption could be good, but again, I couldn't really tell in the situation. Stable Portal, I'm sure it looks pretty good. Looked like it was lasting pretty long. And then probably Medivh cheats instead of level 20. Of course, there are other times, certain situations call for other talents, like Guardian of Tirisfal, really good on certain maps where you need more lane clear. I don't think I've ever seen anyone utilize either of these here. It's always been either Guardians of Tirisfal or Medivh cheats, or, I mean, some people do take this, but it's not really that great. Usually if they take Polybomb, they take Guardian of Tirisfal instead of Glyph of Polybomb. I could definitely see Temporal Flux being a thing. Pretty good choice also. I could see, I mean, either of these are actually pretty good if you know how to properly utilize them. Like I said, Medivh in other hands other than my own is going to be a force to be reckoned with. I think this rework was pretty good. The fact they put Master's Touch in the baseline, I think, opens up more options for you to pick with Medivh. He was strong before. I think he's probably stronger now. So, yeah, I think I may want to try and practice with him more, pick him more, even in solo queue, even though it can be a nightmare sometimes. But in groups, I think it can be really good. So that was the new Medivh. Up next, we're going to be taking a look at the new reworked Sonya.